Hi everybody, welcome back to the Dahlia Society. I hope you've all had a beautiful weekend, whatever you got up to. Certainly turned on the weather here in Melbourne today. It's been a beautiful day. The sun's been shining. I've been busy this morning cutting out and printing off a few patterns that I have in the works. More to come with that next week because I am so overwhelmed with choices of beautiful fabrics. We've just had a delivery in it was Friday actually. No, it was Thursday night because Friday here was a public holiday in Australia for Australia Day, and we had a delivery of more beautiful Indian block print fabrics, and I have my eye on so many of them. They're just so beautiful. They're called the Enchanted Moonlight Collection, and I might do a fabric featured Friday this week. Get Mum back on screen because you haven't seen a lot of her make. She's been very busy making lots of goodies to show you guys, so I'm going to make sure I get her on screen, get some pics and some video of what she's been making. So by now, I'm pretty sure most people will have received their beautiful Nerida Hanson boxes. That, of course, was our release for January. The Deluxe Bespoke box is a seasonal one, and we always pick a designer for this season. For summer, we had a box called Summer Solstice, and I have been so overwhelmed by the most beautiful emails from wonderful customers just saying how thrilled they've been with their fabric. And, of course, I'm wearing the fabric here today. It is a beautiful Lensing Eco Vero viscose, and it is from the illustrator Gabriella Larios, who is a UK-based illustrator. And I have to say, her work is just so whimsical and beautiful. It's got a childlike quality, but also it's not novelty, if you know what I mean. It's just got the best of both worlds. So if you haven't looked her up before, I will link her in the description box. Go and check out her beautiful work. And I know that a few years back, Nerida Hanson did a release with her fabrics and I missed out. So when I saw this fabric had come up with the Verhees collab with Nerida Hanson, I made sure I grabbed all of it for my beautiful customers for this box in particular. So this is this gorgeous lilac colourway. Oh, I've got some terrible mozzies out here today. This lilac colourway is beautiful. It's called the Lion and Coyote print, and I've had so many people ask me if they can get any more of it, and at the moment, it's a no. I have tried. The manufacturer over in Europe has not got any more left at the moment. So whether they will do a reprint, I don't know. They haven't let me know. But yeah, no, I don't have any more of this. And that is part of the reason why, yeah, if you're thinking about getting a box, a lot of the time the fabrics are exclusive for that box run, and very rarely will we get any excess of fabric. So no, I don't have any more of this. So yeah, I'm sorry to show you all this beautiful fabric and not be able to sell it to you because I'm pretty sure that most of the people that grabbed this box were absolutely thrilled with it. So wonderful print dress. Meg's getting very excited over there. This particular pattern, I'm going to show you pics of the box as well because I haven't done that for quite a while. But the particular pattern in the box this month was the gorgeous Wardrobe by Me Aurora caftan dress. And I am so thrilled with this pattern. It is just the perfect summer dress. I think since I've made this, I've worn this about 5 times, maybe 6 times already. And you guys all know me well to know I've got a lot of dresses in the wardrobe. I've also had people asking, do I sell any of the Me Mades that I've made? And that's a no, I don't sell clothing. I do pass it on to some very appreciative family members, but no, I don't sell anything. I absolutely love this pattern. Now, Wardrobe by Me is one pattern company that I will be getting in stock in the store because I love their patterns. They are just brilliant, so wonderfully drafted. This particular caftan style is one of my favorites to wear because it's nice and long and floaty. It's got a beautiful kind of crossover or mandarin style neckline. This one I've added the ties on. You can leave the ties on or off. It's totally up to you. Beautiful wide ties. So it's a real feature. But you can make it in a longer sleeve if you wish. The grown on sleeve, which I love for summer. I'm not a huge fan of a strappy dress. I just find all day I'm doing this, picking things up. And I know people say, go and get, bra keepers and that kind of thing, but I just find that I suit something with a bit wider sleeve. Maybe it's just my shoulders, I don't know. I just find it more comfortable to wear. And I love an open, wider neckline or a V neckline. It's perfect. But what I love about this is I definitely will be making one in a tunic or smock style blouse, because I love the feel of it on. I've got the nice kind of midi length, so I've added the tier on the bottom, the gathered tier, without having to do a tiered skirt. It just works so well. I've left the pockets out, but I know that Deb from DB Designs went ahead and made one of these in her Frida fabric from the Frida Carlo box last year, and that looked amazing on her. So go and check out her last vlog if you want to see that dress made up in some different fabrics. So I'll put some pics up of me in this and doing a bit of a twirl and see what you think about the pattern and the fabric. Really fantastic pattern. Definitely want to make more of these. Definitely want to make it into a blouse as well. With the box, I know a lot of you love that summery feel we had in there. Some wonderful Bondi Sands lip balm, which is an SPF 50, so very important here. At the moment, the UV rating has been so intense the last couple of weeks. Even on the days when it hasn't been terribly hot, you can burn so quickly. So yeah, it's a great one to have an SPF in that. The edible of the month, of course, was a beautiful nibbles, which was either the mango or the passion fruit and pineapple. There was a couple of different flavours. Everyone loved those. And we had an iced tea. The scent of gift, of course, was the Bondi Sands lip balm. It was all different flavours. There's watermelon, mango, passion fruit. There's heaps of different flavours. We had a gorgeous little bumblebee La La Land notebook and a Kiki K pen, which everyone loved as well. And we also had a beautiful card that Phoebe designed, and we had the little Kylie in the Machine, I think the Claire Ritchie collab labels. So a beautiful box. Absolutely thrilled with how it came up. And of course, before I move onto what I've made, I'm going to announce that the next box will be, I think, February 11th. So not this Sunday coming, but the one after that. And the theme is going to be a beautiful one. It's one that we have had in store for many months. This is going to be a box of your dreams. It's called A Midsummer Night's Dream, of course, from William Shakespeare. I'm going to put an image up here of what we've had to work with and the image we've had in mind with the fabric. Oh, it's just going to be so dreamy and beautiful. So some different edibles this month, and a scented gift is a really wow one. It's from a maker that Phoebe has had her eye on for ages, and she's been hounding me, Mum, we have to have these in the boxes because they'll be incredible with this particular theme. So I love showing off these little artisan makers. They really do put a lot of love and passion into their work. So that will be, our February box will be A Midsummer Night's Dream, some gorgeous fabric. So stay tuned for that one. Of course, don't forget to sign up to the newsletter if you need to be reminded about those boxes being released. I wouldn't want you to miss out if it's one that you have potentially got your eye on. So what else have I been making? There is another make that I need to show you. It's actually underneath me here. It is a pattern that I have had being made to make for so long. And of course, the Seasons of East Summer in New York dress is incredible. I've had so much hype, and people have made 2 or 3 of these. I know I think Deb's made 3 of them, I think, from memory. And I really love the fit and look of it on. Of course, Adele from Sofa Serenity in the UK, she's made it as well. And there is good reason why there is hype over it, because it is a smashing pattern. It is so beautiful. It gives the most incredible shape. I've got to say, I wasn't sure because I haven't made anything overly fitted for a while. I've listened to a few reviews, saying be careful because the pattern around the midsection hasn't got a lot of ease. So beware of that. If that is your wider sort of part, wider section, be careful and make a twirl. So I made a twirl But I actually love how the wearable 12 came up. The only thing I need to do now is that I didn't have a navy blue invisible zip. I just had a dress zip, thinking that this would be just a practice run version, and it is so lovely on. I need to pick out this zip, which is just a dress zip, and put in a proper invisible zip in a darker navy, because if you're like me and you've got a stash with, you know, all sorts of random bits and pieces, and you just think, I'll just quickly make this up, get it to fit right, and then I'll make my real one. Well, this ended up being so lovely on. It is my real one now, so I don't need to worry about having a wearable 12. I will just pick out that zip and put an invisible zip in, and it is a perfect dress on me. I did a bit of grading. I knew exactly what I needed to do with this pattern because it has got a beautiful plunging deep V, quite sort of high shawl collar. I think Deb from Debbie Designs widened hers a little bit, but I actually like the fit of it around the neck. I found it okay on me. I didn't even bother changing the overlocker thread because I really thought this was going to be a wearable 12, and now I've got grey overlocking threads. So lazy of me to do that, but it came up so lovely. I need to fix it up, make it a real version. The line drawings on this dress, it's a beautiful one. You've got the V neck, you've got that beautiful kimono style sleeve. I actually shortened mine a tad for summer here and made them more of an elbow length. Beautiful fit on, but what I love is that fit and definition around the waistline. It's got really lovely darts on the front. The V is a perfect position for me, not too low, not too high, just perfect. The back, of course, you've got along the back, you've got a bit of gathering there to give you a bit of ease, and the skirt, it just fits so perfectly on. It's got a side invisible zip, and which goes up and under the armpit. And I did try and see if I could get it on and off without the zip, but no, you do need the zip definitely, because if you're like me and you tend to want to cheat with things like that, yeah, no, you need the zip. Definitely, it's there for a reason, because you don't have a back zip. I love it. I really love it. So I made a 14 around the shoulders. I made the 16 bust area. I went to a 20 around the waistline, back to the 18 hip, and back to the 16 skirt. So the beauty of sewing, if you're like me and you're all over the place with sizing and you find when you go out, if you ever go out shopping, things just don't fit you because you know that you need to grade, that is the way. That's the secret to getting the right fit. Making a wearable 12 always will give you the option to fit things perfectly to your body. So I even suggest, writing in your little booklet or maybe your little notebook what you need to do with what you graded to last time, and you'll have it all there in front of you for next time. So when I do make this again, it's going to be a perfectly fitting dress for my body. So love it. I'm going to put some pics up of me in my wearable 12 here, which just turned out so lovely. And yeah, the zip will definitely need to be replaced, but I can show you this. This viscose twill is a really, really dark navy, almost an ink midnight color, but I absolutely love it. It's one that I'll wear time and time again. It's a good basic color to have in the wardrobe for piecing back with lots of different things. So I can even imagine this with a beautiful duster kind of jacket front over the top of it as well, and some nice shoes, some sandals. But it's really one that you can dress up or down depending on your fabric choice. It can be made in a lot of different variations of fabrics, and that one, of course, is a viscose twill. You can do things like linens, rayons, and viscoses, and cottons as well. So yeah, it gives, if you have a more weightier fabric, of course, it gives a more structured feel, but I really love it in that mid kind of viscose weight, and having those side splits is lovely for a summery dress as well. So the back, of course, is that gathered back there, so you get that nice bit of ease and movement. It's not a really, really tight fitting dress either, which for me wouldn't work well. I wouldn't be wanting to wear it, but it's just got that really lovely touch of in between fitted and ease that's just perfect for everyday wear. Now, some exciting things happening in the store in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be getting a beautiful new delivery of a wonderful French brand that I'm pretty sure most of you will be familiar with, called Eglantine et Zoe in French. It is beautiful. The range that they've got there is just amazing. I think you're all going to love the beautiful prints and colours. We've also got more of the Dahlia brunette range to restock, and also some newbies there. All incredible matching buttons, and with the Eglantine at Zoe, they also have matching buttons to all of their prints, which I just love because it takes the guesswork out of, will this button match this fabric? It's all there as a collection story, and I know what you guys love. We're also going to be stocking some new patterns in store, so you will see in the next couple of weeks we'll be getting assembly line patterns all the way from Sweden, of course, very popular pattern brand, and some other exciting new brands we'll be getting in store in the next couple of months. Chili and the Buttons, and also Merchant and Mills patterns. So I think you guys are going to be very spoiled for choice with the amount of exciting new pattern ranges coming into the Dahlia Sewciety store. Let me know if there's one that you would like to see us stock. I would love it if you could email me, Kristen at thedahliasociety.au, and we will do our best to get lots of patterns in, because it's great to have that choice there. And also, a lot of you are taking advantage of the A0 printing, which is a wonderful addition to the store there too. I've also had a lot of people emailing me in regards to the So Different Jyoti Duster patterns, and I remember telling you all that they are being reprinted over in the UK at the moment, so that will be possibly towards the end of Feb before they are coming back in. So that's going to be one a lot of you have your name on the waiting list for, and for good reason, because they're fantastic patterns, and I really want to make another one. And all those plans I had last week, a lot of them have slightly changed, because I tend to make plans, have a think about it, stew over it, and change my mind. But there is one thing I know a lot of you have said that you would like to see me do, a make 9. I might do a bit of a different spin on a make 9. My make 9 ideas are to maybe pick patterns that are tried and tested in the sewing community, maybe have been for a matter of years and years, and ones that I have never made, but they are ones that everyone will know about and everyone will have wanted or maybe have tried in the past, but I personally haven't. So whether I can get an episode with things like that might be a bit of inspiration for you guys as well. And next week we'll also be having new patterns for 2024, and normally I do a monthly recap of brand new patterns that have been released. There hasn't been a lot, of course, because of the Christmas New Year period, but there are quite a few sneaking in there that I have had written down for you guys to tell you all about, that I think that you may find exciting there. So that will be coming next week too. So have a wonderful sewing week. We'll see you all very shortly for another episode. Take care. Bye for now.